MaasApeal and your weekend gardener.
What's up?
This is our little weekly foray into what we've been doing, what we had going on, and what's upcoming.
What you pouring
You
on,
know
man?
we're gonna throw the ladies in there a little bit. So let's get it popping, man. What's going on, your weekend gardener? Go ahead, let the people know what's going on. Tell them about your page and everything.
Oh man, I'm good, man. I want to know what's in your glass. What's in your cup?
Woodford Reserve.
Okay. Nah, everything cool over here. You know, I'm in zone 7. It's February the 5th. Okay.
Yeah, man.
That's not open mirror.
You see the background. That's Sosua in the background.
Yeah, I see. Is that an alligator in the water?
No. Got that background because I'm going to Sosua for the Super Bowl.
Ooh, that's nice. But
Yeah,
do they
man.
even watch Super Bowl out there?
I'm going to a Super Bowl party.
Oh, they do Super Bowl out there?
Yeah. They do a Super Bowl.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm going to hang out with a couple YouTubers. I'm going to hang out with TMI Santiago. I'll kick with him for a little bit. Going to see
y'all got to do a collab. That'd be interesting.
Yeah. Most definitely. I got to go see my homeboy Jesus Alberto. I'm gonna get some clothes made while I'm over there.
Okay. You can get the suit shorts.
Nah, we're not doing the suit shorts. You know what? I mean, I do got a suit.
I know you do.
Yeah, but yeah, you know, I'm a player like that, man. I can pull that off, man.
There you go.
I can pull that off. So what's been going on with the garden, man? It's the winter time, man. It's been y'all getting the cold blast right now.
Yeah. I'm growing some stuff indoors though right now. Growing like some onions. Got my fruit trees inside my grow tent.
Yeah.
Yeah, next week I'm gonna start peppers and lettuce.
Okay.
Man,
in the garage?
Nah, I got a grow tent.
Oh yeah, man. I got some seeds for you.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna start my thing indoors, man. Because it's too cold for certain things outside right now. So
yeah, man, y'all getting that cold. Well, no, it's like it was 53 here today.
I think we got up to 57. It didn't feel like it though.
Yeah, it was kind of windy. Chilly in the shade, cool in the sun.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here. I'm just waiting on the warm weather, man. That's all I need.
So what's your last video that you posted, man?
A library in Brazil.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I'm gonna be flooding the airways next weekend with Sosua material. Have a good time. Hang out.
Do a video on the Super Bowl party. That'd be very interesting.
Yeah, I plan on it. It's gonna be good times, but man. So how you feel about what's going on in Memphis right now, man?
Man, that thing is still unfolding like a book. Or do books unfold? It's like so many stories coming out, you know. But one thing I am not surprised about is the firing of those cops. Because, dude, if they was white, they would have got admin desk duty.
They fired a white dude too, though. But he was on administrative leave at first.
And that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the disparaging. You know, you have similar crimes because that is a crime. You have similar crimes, but because of skin color, it's like, oh, got to get rid of them fools. They're making us look bad. But let's keep the one little white boy, you know, because, you know, maybe he was in the wrong place at the wrong time or something. and they kept him, but they did fire him.
Yeah, they fired him.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't part of the beating. From I didn't watch the video, but I heard.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I didn't want to look at the video.
Not white boy didn't throw no punches.
Yeah, but you know what, man? What they need to do, and I'm a strong advocate of this. When you have someone on camera and you actually see them doing the deed, all them fools need the firing squad. You need to start getting rid of these folks, man. If they were any other folk on the street, any other citizen, you'd be looking for the death penalty. So for these 5 cops, they need to get rid of these fools. They need to go.
Hey, why they need to go? Not everybody. I mean,
you got to start somewhere.
Why are we gonna be so? I mean, I feel that, but why are we gonna go so extreme on the brothers though? They're wrong.
You start with them.
And I'm not looking. When I say that, I'm not looking at them as brothers. I'm looking at them like if we can't. I mean, we can't use them as the bar setters. We can't, because then if we use them as the bar setters, then that makes it look like we're the proponents of that, and that's really not. It's not what it is.
Yeah, but my thing is, you start today. Get rid of them fools. Any other police officers?
Get rid of them. They're going to jail, but yeah, I don't think we should use them as the bar. What they did as the bar setter, because their stuff is much more heinous.
Yeah, it is. But
that's bad. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't want to use them as. I don't want to put them as the bar setters.
But you got to start getting. You got to start getting rid of these dudes. I don't care.
What you think, man?
I mean, they're fired, so they're no longer cops. So I don't think they'll do what they did again as a group, collectively. So I think the menace to society that they once were, they are no more. But taking them all the way out of the game, I don't know, because at the end of the day, they meant to whoop his ass, but I don't think that any of those cops intended to kill him with each and every punch. You know what I mean? They ended up killing him. But that's why it's manslaughter, attempted murder, premeditated murder. It's all different types of murders, and they're definitely guilty of one of those.
If they set that up, because if it comes out that, I mean, people have said that it's a fallacy that he was messing with the police's girlfriend or whatever. But if it comes out to that, then that makes it premeditated. And
even if
that's much worse.
Yeah, I still fucked up. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I still think he meant to kill him.
No, I don't think they meant to.
I don't think they meant to. That's the thing. That's the difference. To where if I'm loading up my gun and I could drive up to your house and I blast you in the face, nigga, I meant to kill you 45 minutes ago. If I see you doing some crazy shit, we get into a fight, and I hit you in your head, and your head hit the concrete. You know what I mean? I meant to knock you the fuck out, but I didn't mean to kill you. So I think that would warrant the harsher punishment than anything else.
If they planned it, then that's premeditated, and that's a special circumstance.
But I'm about to say, I doubt 5 niggas would plan helping one nigga get their girl back in a murder. Like, what, nigga?
Man, they said they was calling him all kind of names. They was cussing him out. They went to the extreme.
Yeah.
They got their feelings.
Yeah. If that's true. If that's true.
Yeah, I guess it's overall, man. I'm so tired of hearing hypothetically, the police are supposed to be the best of us, right? The best of the best.
A lot of times they're the worst.
No. Hypothetically, they're supposed to be the best, the brightest. But they're not acting like that. They're acting like a bunch of animals, and you got to put animals down, man. I mean, you got these white boys. You got Chauvin, Derek Chauvin. There's no way he should be sitting in jail. He should be hung. He should be hung. Man. He should be hung.
Y'all going to the extreme. I mean,
dude, I'm tired, man. I'm tired of these dudes, man. I'm tired.
So you are pro. So basically, you are pro death penalty.
In situations like that, yes. Why having them sit up in jail paying taxpayer
I mean, you
money?
can't say you pro death penalty on. So I mean, if you pro death penalty.
If I see you, I'm looking at you, and you got your knee on somebody's neck, and they die, there's nothing to talk about. You killed them. You gotta go.
Kanye said it was fentanyl.
Nah.
Kanye said he wasn't even on his neck like that.
We ain't gonna talk about that dude.
I know everybody saw the same video I saw, but shit.
What's going on, Miss 702? How you doing tonight?
Wasn't there.
I need to talk to you too. But Black will probably tell you about it. I talked to Black the other day, and we got something in the pot cooking. I'm gonna talk to you about.
Hopefully it's gumbo.
Well, I said, hey, what's going on, bud?
Hopefully it's some gumbo cooking. Yeah, man. Hey, man, I'm tired of us getting whooped. I'm done. Rodney King, all the way back to Rodney King, man. I'm tired of us catching L's. These dudes got to start paying the price.
I mean, yeah. And I think that they will. I think that they will.
You know what's
even
what's
though
crazy?
I mean, you know, just as with lots of things. When it's the worst of something, they're gonna use this as an example. What's going on, Wally? How you doing tonight, brother? They're going to use this as they're going to be examples.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is with lots of things, when it's a black face or a black hand that does that, it's always the example setter. But you know what? I mean, this is gonna be used. They're gonna use them brothers as an example, but like I said, there's other instances. This shouldn't be the example. The example was set with Rodney King. So why we're to this point, like 25, 30 years later, and this is gonna be the example setter. I don't agree with it.
But you know what though? Had it would have been 5 black cops on a white boy, guaranteed they'd be asking for the death penalty. Guaranteed. It wouldn't have been no fire. It would have been arrested. Dude, I'm so sick of the double standards, man. It's like, if you do for one, you got to do for all.
I mean, yeah. And I'm with that. I'm with that. I'm with that. I'm with that, man. But I don't. These guys are going to be used as the example setters, but there's plenty of stuff that's happened, and I don't agree with that being the example setter. That's my point.
Yeah. They shouldn't have done it though. I mean, regardless,
they shouldn't have done it, and they should get punished. They should get punished, but like people are saying, this is what bad police. No, this is another example of bad police, and this ain't the cause of something. Yeah, this is not the first. This has been happening. So
yeah,
we got plenty of examples. This don't need to be the set in stone example of bad policing, because then that puts a black face on it. Like, we are the ones that are the main perpetrators of bad policing, and that's not true, because we are a small, very, very small percentage of police officers in this country.
But you know what though? If you look at society, we're always made the example. Like, I give you a prime example. You can have a whole bunch of white boys march on the Capitol, and it's legal, and they can carry long rifles, and they can protest, and that's legal. The minute the brothers did it, what did Reagan do? Oh no, we can't have them down there with guns. People can't have guns. See, that's what I'm talking about. That nonsense. See, it's okay when they do it, but when we do the exact same thing, oh, now it's a problem.
That's two times.
That's two times, man. That's
cool when they do it. Problem when I do it. Fuck.
Yeah, man.
Look at that. Look at that dude who what was the guy who got shot in the head by the cop when he said, I am registered, I do have my gun. Philandro Castile.
Yeah.
Okay. So the cops smoked him, right? In the same city, a few weeks later, same thing happened to a white woman. Man, they got that cop out of there real quick and they jailed him. And he was black. The Muslim, he has a Muslim name. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. I'm talking about that's that nonsense, man.
Yeah, but see, we didn't talk. We've had a discussion about what happened in Memphis, and we've been talking about this for 20 minutes, and we haven't even acknowledged the man that got, and the man that was, the man that got murdered.
Murdered. Oh, the N word. Sorry, I can't say that.
The man that got deleted. Yeah, he got deleted. Yeah. But you know, and that's the issue with me, is that it's not even about him no more. It's about the police. He's lost in the even though he's you know, he's lost in the whole shuffle now.
You know what I'm surprised about is that they didn't go through his history to see if he had any traffic tickets.
They only do that when it's white cops. when it's white cops, he don't have PCP in the system.
Yeah, from when he was 12.
His girlfriend in the 8th grade, and his he would have been traffic tickets, all kind of shit. You ain't heard a peep out of him. You would think he was a fucking, you know what I'm saying? You would think he was.
They talk about the library book that he didn't bring back. It's like, come on, man.
You ain't heard nothing. Hey, this look here, man. Was he a model citizen? Maybe, maybe not. But the fact is they're not even talking about that shit.
Because he was a model citizen.
Not because he was
this dude's a 29 years
old. They're not
old.
talking about that motherfucker because he's a model citizen. That nigga could have been a gangbanger.
I'm saying he's 20. This dude's a 29-year-old skateboarder. That's basically what.
That don't mean shit.
They said he's a 29-year-old skateboarder.
My point is this: you ain't heard none of the negative shit about this motherfucker's life. So much to say, they're not even even if it was, they wouldn't say it. And my point is, only because they black cops are they not even searching for that narrative. Maybe he a choir boy, maybe he a gangbanger, maybe he a killer. But when his niggas doing wrong, he was an angel. So that's why it ain't about him. It's about police brutality. So it's about police kill niggas every day. This one was caught on camera and it was some niggas doing it. So the story ain't about this nigga get killed by the police. Niggas get killed by police every day. It ain't no story. Police. It's about these niggas policing and how they spin the narrative on the victim. You know what I'm saying? If it's a black victim and it's white cops, then the victim becomes the perpetrator. But now that it's black cops, the victim is indeed the victim.
Right. Hey, I don't even think Fox News, that fake news channel, I don't even think they got on them.
Nah.
Man, you have not heard.
Because in this case, it was an unfortunate series of events that took place, and the blue line is going to wrap their arms around them niggas, and they're not going to jail. In the story.
Talking about the police?
Absolutely.
Oh, they're not going to jail.
They're not going to jail.
You don't think so?
Fuck no.
No, they're not going to jail.
Them niggas to kill a nigga tonight wouldn't go to jail for it.
They're not going to jail.
They're still cops. And this is the opportunity for white people to show niggas that it ain't about race. It's about what fucking side you on. And if you on our side, we got your back. Watch what happens. Them niggas will have security guard jobs at private schools better than the job they had before. As long as they keep their mouth shut.
You see what Miss 702 just said.
What's that? What's that?
Miss 702 says they know better, but choose blue over black.
They know better,
and they're gonna keep their pension.
Like she said, it's blue over black.
And they're gonna keep their pension.
They're not going to jail.
They're going to keep their pension.
And they're probably they're gonna get back pay. They probably gonna get wrongful termination. Yeah, man.
You think they're gonna go work somewhere else?
They'll get everything they got coming to them as ex-cops.
Well, do you think they're gonna go work somewhere else?
I'm pretty sure they will be able to go work somewhere else.
Fuck yeah, they kill the nigga.
I tell you, being a cop and a politicians are the most secure jobs on the planet.
Man, look here. What do they have?
We know they will get another job.
What city was that?
We know they will get another
Memphis?
job. Yeah.
Memphis.
Now, there's a white police station right now that don't have no black cops. Get one of them over here. Get one of them over here. I bet they'll shit.
Hey man, they're not going to jail.
And they'll get
they're not going to jail when people's gonna be an uproar. But they're gonna be like this look, yeah. And like he said, they're gonna push the narrative. Hold on. They're gonna push the narrative, like he said, that it ain't about race, it's about policing, right and wrong. Because if they do throw those black dudes in jail, then everybody gotta go to jail. And they're not gonna do that.
The biggest obstacle to the rest of those cops' lives is black people, not white people.
Those black people gonna protest.
Black people ain't gonna do shit.
No, they're gonna protest.
They're gonna talk shit to their white buddies about how they would fuck them niggas up.
Hey man.
It's all a distraction. We should be talking about what everybody gonna do with their damn income tax money. It's a distraction. Black economics is more important. Niggas die every day. What the fuck you gonna do with your income tax money? You gonna spend it with a black business?
Hey,
people gonna do the same thing they do every year with their income tax money.
And that's why that nigga dying by them black cops. Motherfuckers don't give a fuck.
Spend it.
And you saw Kamala Harris in there, man. I'm like, man, why is she there? Why is she at the man's funeral? I know the family didn't invite her.
You gotta say she's working, man. Joe Biden told her 2 years ago, go to your office and sit down.
She don't do nothing, man. She's like a rock.
Joe Biden told her, go to the office and sit down.
Yeah. I saw her give her little phony speech.
Yeah, man. So what we gonna talk about next, man? We didn't push that in the ground. I mean,
she said, "Who is Kamala Harris?"
Miss 702. I don't know who she is.
She's a joke.
All I know is Chucks and Pearls, and you say that, and don't nobody say nothing no more.
She's a black person in the media, but when she home, she's Indian. That's who she is, and she got a whole bunch of black folks all. Oh, she's one of us. No, she's not one of us. Sorry. She one of them.
Hey, man. So I got something for us to talk about too, man. This is just changing the subject a little bit. Did you see where the Koch brothers came out and said that they're not supporting Donald Trump and they're going to back their own presidential candidates in the debates?
The who brothers?
Koch. K-O-C-H.
Oh, the Koch brothers.
Billionaire.
Oh, the Koch brother. Because the other one's dead.
Yeah. He said he's coming out. His coalition. I don't like saying Koch.
Well, you know what? I'm going to be that different dude. If a Republican runs and win, I'd rather have Trump than DeSantis.
I don't think he's gonna be there. I don't think he's gonna be their candidate.
Trump's gonna win in the landslide next election.
I hope DeSantis is not, man, because that cat is evil. You can see it in his eye.
I don't think he don't really fall into their type of.
No, he can't debate. He can't debate.
But yeah, they already said that they're not backing Trump and they're going a different direction and they're gonna put their money behind their candidate.
Okay, and I will say this: I'm black, but I'm not voting for Biden like I did before.
Is he even going to be physically fit to be able to run again, man? He's falling asleep. He's incoherent. He's
not. They pushing him, but he's not. He's not going to run. I can't do What's this, Joe? If you don't vote for me, you ain't Black Biden. Nah,
I didn't.
not that.
Yeah, man. We're not gonna
Not
talk
that
about.
cool.
Yeah, I ain't gonna even. Yeah, I didn't. I didn't vote for him.
Nah. No, I'm not one of them loyalists to just be voting just because they come.
I didn't vote for him. I didn't vote. Yeah, Miss 702. I've been an independent since I was 18.
Yeah, I'm an independent.
Yeah, I've never had no party affiliation.
I'm trying to sell my vote, man. Whoever got the most money, fuck it.
I'm independent.
So you a Ronin. It don't matter who's the
president anyway. Bills is gonna be high. You're gonna need to get money, and everything's gonna have to go on regardless. Shit's gonna be high. Things gonna change. I'm the president of me. Fuck who's the president. Niggas wasting their time voting and shit. Niggas kill me talking about motherfuckers died for the right to vote. Give a fuck? Niggas died for the right.
Man, come on, man.
Niggas died for the right.
Okay.
Nigga, can I finish my phone?
Yeah, but I need you to quit all that cussing. I need you to quit all that cussing.
No cussing, bro.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, well, I'm done cussing, but last thing I'm gonna say is Black people died for the right to read books too. But you don't hear nobody rushing to the library to read a motherfucking book. If your vote ain't educated, you wasting your time. You being a pawn in the game. There's too many niggas going to vote, don't know what they voting for any damn way. How about everybody take all the money they was going to use to go to vote and put that money towards something else?
We got a merch sale. Miss 702, she gonna merch that.
You gonna merch that?
Yeah.
The president of me.
The president of me.
President of me.
Hey man, Duke Energy want their money regardless who president. Spectrum want their money regardless of who president. The landlord want his money regardless of who president. You understand me? You gotta pay for gas to get where you want to go, regardless of who president. Man, niggas giving that people are giving that individual in the White House too much precedent over the ups and downs of their own personal life.
Yeah, people do that.
All that hooping and hollering for Barack Obama.
Later for that cat too.
Yeah. I was later for it when everybody was shouting for it. I didn't get rich when he got to be president.
I didn't get rich either.
Right. Shit was.
My taxes was high when he was president.
People don't want to talk about that.
Nah.
People don't want to talk about that.
Murph talk about that every day.
But he looked so cool taking pictures for Ebony magazine.
Yeah, like that's so gonna put money in my wallet.
So cool.
Hey man,
so cool.
It's all a game.
Everybody was at the inauguration. It was enough money amongst the Black people that was at the inauguration to take care of every African American in the United States that's jammed up in a money situation. But they're not gonna give their money that they paid for their front row seat for the inauguration to help nobody else. So why should we expect anybody else to do it?
True.
Hey man,
I'm not saying they obligated to. I'm just saying that they don't. Whether they should, could, would, that's for each individual. But the fact of the matter is that front row of the inauguration, enough money right there, shouldn't be nobody jammed up. But they take their money.
That's every inauguration.
Hey.
Not every inauguration have that many Black people there.
Hey,
I'm saying there was enough Black people in the front row of Barack Obama's inauguration to make sure ain't no Black kid hungry in the United States. But they're not going to do that with their money. I'm not even saying that they have to. I'm saying they could if they wanted to. And the fact
a whole
that
lot of people that got money that could do that, man.
Nah, but it's a whole lot.
It's a whole lot of people that could be called out, but people can do what the hell they want to do with their money. They made that money. I can't tell them what to do with their money, and that's their choice. You can critique what they did, but that's their money. They made that money.
Right, and that's why when somebody
but they're using my money for Ukraine.
Right.
That's the government money. Yeah, well, I mean, we can complain about that because they are using our money for Ukraine, and I don't even you already know how we feel about Ukraine, man. That's a whole nother. That's a whole That's a whole show we could do on Ukraine and what's going on with all that money, man.
But we talking about
Post
that
that
money.
link, son.
What's that?
Post that link.
What link is that?
Dirty Weather.
Money. I'm talking about our money.
Dirty Weather wants you to post the link.
Oh. Post
Come
the
on,
link.
man. He said post the link.
Oh, he wants to.
Yeah, I could care less about Ukraine too.
Dirty man, what you about to come over here talk about, man?
Yeah.
What you about to come over here talking about, Dirty man?
Post them rules, son. Post those rules.
Oh man. Man, we good.
No profanity.
But man, on some for real shit, man.
He want to talk about life, man.
Man, we talking about, man. We'll do that tomorrow, man. We'll do that tomorrow, man. But yeah, man. I can't wait. I got 4 days and I'm gonna be on the beach. Give me some equatorial sun. I'm ready for the sun.
Jenna.
What's that?
Simply Jenna, man. You gotta pay attention to your fans, man, your folks, man.
Hey Jenna, how you doing? I mean, hey man, I'm talking.
I know, man.
But yeah, 4 days I'll be back in the DR. Back in the DR. It's gonna be good times.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good times.
All right, Miss 702 said, can anyone join?
What's that? Man. The trip to the DR? Hell, I mean, everybody.
The live, son.
The live?
I think she meant the live.
Yeah, I'll post the link. I'm gonna see what Dirty Weather got to talk about anyway, man. Dirty Weather I come in, I say, what up, Dirty Weather, man. Dirty Weather don't even say nothing to me, man. Don't never speak to me. But I'm gonna post the link. He gonna speak to me today.
Man, everybody got something to say about these topics, man. I'm tired,
That's
man.
Good though. That's good. Yeah, hey man.
I'm a black man in America, man. I'm tired.
Hey man, we all tired.
I'm tired of this nonsense, man.
I posted the link.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, man. It's crazy out here right now.
Yeah. Every time I look up, gas is 60 cents higher. Every time I look up.
Gas.
Yeah, man. Every time I look up.
Well, see, that's one thing that I can say. It doesn't really affect me. It doesn't really affect me, and what I mean by it doesn't affect me is that it doesn't affect me is because I work from home.
I mean, I do too, but come on, man.
I work from home. What I'm saying is, I drove my car today. I drove to Louisville to go see my mother. I drove back today. That was the first time I drove my car last week.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's still too high though. It's still
hey
too
man.
high.
Hey, what's going on?
You know how much it is in Cali?
Hey, I won't be in Cali.
What's going on, Dirty man?
That shit took a dip. That shit took a dive, and then shit boosted right back up. I thought the president was doing something right for a minute. He just gave up on us on the way down to lower gas.
Southern Cali or Northern Cali?
No, I'm in Northern.
Okay.
Ooh.
In the Bay.
Hey, so first off, what I want to say, good looking out, YWG. Good looking out, because MaasApeal was on that bullshit.
He was.
You called him on it. Hey,
30
man.
30 man, I done been in your live, man. I done spoke to you, man. You don't even fool with me, man. You don't even fool with me, Dirty man.
But trip off of this, Maas. When the last time you seen me live?
Man, it's been a long time.
My point exactly, because I ain't been going live. I stopped doing that for good reasons.
Why'd you stop going live, man? Your lives, man, you used to have like 30, 40 people in your lives.
I know, but I'm up to something, and I had to sign a non-disclosure, so I can't be going live and shit like that. Not at least for a few more months.
So you working for Trump? You had to do that non-disclosure?
Not for Trump, but people with money though. I say that.
I
get that.
People with money that's willing to pay you for your silence, so you don't compromise the bigger things at hand. Hell yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Get that money, man. Get that money.
Man,
Hey, man.
See, I ain't even have to explain it too much. Y'all knew what I was talking about. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Hey, man. NDA, man.
But MaasApeal, don't think like that. Trust me. See how I just told you like a little bit, and you like, damn, I thought he was set tripping with me. No, man.
I'm fucking with you, man. I'm fucking with you.
Hey, no cussing.
Hey, look, I'm sitting here. I done made a comment. I'm like, ooh, my name is Blue. Oh, I'm a moderator on this motherfucker.
Yeah, man, I'm a moderator on my page, man, and everything, man.
Yeah. But see, I like I say, I ain't been on YouTube like that. Not since like October. Not since like October.
So when your NDA gonna be over?
Probably about another right before summer.
You still doing content though, right?
Hell nah. Not like I know I can. Not like I know, because if they see one wrong thing, one wrong move, they ain't trying to send me my check. So I just be picking and choosing.
You good being on here though. Yeah, I ain't got no following. Don't nobody know me, man.
That ain't the reason I pop through, because lately, like when I turn on a computer, I'm like, let's see who's live. Like who's live that I'm subscribed to. Where can I show my support? And so I seen you was live, and then you wasn't trying to let me on for some shit I did when I was a little kid. So now I'm like, hold on, man.
Hey, but I got to talk to you, Dirty, because we doing a show, man, and Drina gonna be on the panel on the show.
Shit, I think that's a good look.
Drina
got a lot to offer. So
yeah, a lot of wisdom, man. A whole lot of wisdom.
You gotta think she been right by my side through this whole YouTube journey. So, but what I'm doing is I'm showing that even though I got 9,000 subscribers, subscriber count really don't mean nothing in the grand scheme of things if you ain't producing content for them to come check out.
Right.
But I will show you how the fuck to fire that motherfucker back up instantly, though. I'll show you that. But for now, while I'm resting, she keeping the movement going, and I love her for it.
That's what's up.
I told her don't like, if I stop, that don't mean you stop. You keep going and meeting people and breaking down barriers.
Yeah, man. But that's big shit on the
big stuff.
On that, yeah. If you sign the NDA agreement, that ain't for no little cheese. That's for some good cheese.
You feel me? Otherwise, you understand how much I love YouTube. You didn't see me. I didn't put my blood, sweat, and tears on YouTube for many, many years now.
Yeah, man.
Where I could pop in on anybody's live and they'd be happy to have me. But
yeah, man.
But you know, like shit, I'm on some.
Where does 702 go?
Oh, I can't see the message.
Is she? Hold on. Yeah, she ain't. Ain't nobody. Yeah, she ain't on.
I can't see the comments.
Yeah, I thought. She was
yeah.
Hey, but see that? Okay, there you go. Sound was choppy.
All
right. Okay.
Hey, bring her in.
The link. Yeah, the link's up there. Come on, Miss 702.
Yeah,
we need a female. Yeah, we need a female perspective to what we're talking about tonight.
Her and I are vibing.
Hey, Dirty man, how you feel about what happened in Memphis? We're gonna jump back to Memphis, man. I want to get your perspective on that.
I'm hot.
Man, hold on. I gotta take a deep breath before I answer this. Hold on. All right. So being a black man in America, hold on, let me phrase that. Being a big black bald-headed nigga in America, my worst fear is to get killed by the police. Because if they able to push me to my breaking point and I turn into that Zulu warrior I am, we don't know. Zulu warrior don't know stop. They gonna fight to the death, because they don't know stop. And if we allow these police to tap into that, that's right up their alley. They love that shit. So I'm able to see when they get you on the ground and one pulling you this way, talking about stop resisting, one pulling you this way. So if you're getting pulled both directions, how the hell you gonna put your hands behind your back? That's the old trick in America, and I've seen them do it time and time again. Let me get started. I'm just getting started. Hold on. All right.
Get started, bro.
So you got old boy in Memphis, right? He actually got ties to Sacramento. He got ties to Sacramento, so this is personal too, off top.
Okay.
But just watch this. We just gonna go for the month of January. The police in motherfucking LA, they didn't shot a motherfucking excuse me, I'm cussing. Even though I know they ain't tripping on cussing like that. You'll probably figure that out a little bit more. People would say they tripping off of, no, they ain't tripping off of no cussing. It's free. Okay. It's a freedom of speech that YouTube has to go by. Now, if you're showing something, violence or something, that's different. But just freedom of speech, cussing, YouTube ain't tripping off of that. That's just from me to you. But anyway, you got the Memphis. Then you got LA double amputee. Police.
Yeah, man. Police
while he was walking away, he made a stabbing motion, right? Like a stabbing motion. And they said he was gonna throw the knife. A stabbing motion. They gunned his ass down. But guess what? About 2 weeks before that, the police coming down the street. They see a dude running down the street. He obviously is having a mental episode of some sort. Obviously, he in the middle of the street running, pointing, talking about they trying to kill me. They say, who trying to kill me? He say, I don't know, but somebody. So obviously he ain't in his right mind. He's saying, please, 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 don't let him George Floyd me. He get up, he run, they tackle him, they tase the fuck out of him. I'm talking about tase the fuck out of him. Man, and then they showed us all these different body cams from how it happened, different body cams, even the civilians on the sideline. And then they tell us 4 hours later, this man died. Mm-hmm. They said he had cocaine and cannabinoids in his system.
We just talked. We just had that discussion about talking about the bad points of somebody's life. Now those were white police that killed that black guy, right?
It was white Mexicans, but LAPD is one big ass gang. They white, black, Mexican, they one big ass gang. So color don't even matter in there. And when it comes to LAPD, it used to in the 90s and shit, but not now. Okay. But they point out he had cannabinoids and cocaine in his system. Off top, you can go and cut that cannabinoids out because ain't no cannabinoids about to cause you to die. Even if you mix it with cocaine, it's not about to cause you to die. We didn't see a lot of these white folks in Hollywood die, not just from cocaine, but from what they mixed it with. So cocaine and pills, cocaine and alcohol, cocaine and some psychedelics, something that they mixed with. So if he had took a large amount of cocaine, it probably would have explained why he was delusional. But they threw in what y'all say, the bad part of the life. They threw in the cannabinoids, knowing that cannabinoids is damn near harmless.
Right.
4 hours later, he died, and we see them tasing him. And I promise you, have y'all ever seen a Emancipation with Will Smith?
I haven't watched it. I
don't think I can watch
it.
With
Will Smith, I haven't watched it yet.
Okay, I promise you, I watched it last night. Like I was crying.
I
like to watch Will Smith's funny movies, but I can't watch his serious movies because he's too good of a damn actor. Okay. When he want to be serious, he too serious, and he hit me in the heart bone. But when I watch,
my bad, Dirty Miss 702. She's real quiet. She must be on mute. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. I mean to stop you.
Oh no, you good. You good, Miss 702. She waited a long time to
Did you hear me?
So I
Now
know
now we can hear
Can y'all
you.
hear me? Okay, because y'all was choppy at first. So I was like, okay, maybe I gotta be on Wi-Fi. And then I came back, but I couldn't figure out how to unmute myself. But hello, MaasApeal. It's good
How
to
you doing
finally check
today?
your show out by way of Black Media Corporation. And hello,
Yeah,
Mr.
BMC.
YWG. And hello, Mr. Dirty. Calling from
hey,
NoCal. I'm down here in SoCal. But
yeah.
yeah, I wanted to come up because I love you guys' conversation and I love your insight. Because I feel like sometimes I go on some people's channels and I'm like, what are they talking about? Right. But it was a couple of points you hit that I want to revisit those points, right?
Okay.
As far as Kamala Harris, this whole Republican thing, this whole Democrat thing, this whole Joe Biden thing, none of those people care about us. So why should I care about them? I look at my grandparents, my parents, my great-grandparents, everything they did in life, the politicians didn't help them. The politicians never truly represented them. So I feel like as Black people, we always rely on our own selves for survival, you know? And y'all was talking about money, they money, my money, right? But what about when they were taking our money or they weren't even giving us that much money and mistreating us and we depended on the barter system? Black people will always find a way. You know what I'm saying? We really don't need them because we will always find a way to survive without them.
But
And
I'm
that's
with
why
the
they don't like us.
find a way or make one.
True that. Here go another point to add to what you're saying. When they talk about they litigate this law and that law and this money and this budget bill, what as Black people, what difference do we really truly see other than gas prices going up and down? What we see that what they doing? I know we feel it. We feel it when we go certain places and they talking about now it costs this much. But other than that, we don't really be seeing, like you said, they don't care about us like that. I see more results when Trump was president. I'm sorry.
Hey man,
That's a good one.
I hate to say it, but yeah, man, I made throughout my life, my taxes have been lower when Republicans are in office, and I've had more money in my pocket when Republicans are in office. And that's just me being truthful. That's why I say I'm an independent, because I'm not straight ticking nothing. I vote for people that are talking about the points that I'm looking for. You can be independent, you can be Republican, you can be Democrat, you can party affiliation means nothing to me.
When has it ever really meant something other than the times when they was trying to kill you about it?
Right.
I'm gonna say this about Republican states, Republican living and all of that. I'm not Republican, right? At this point in my life, I'm like not even a Democrat, right? I'm gonna go for the person who represents me the best, even though they be lying to me anyway, right? But at the time that we were going through this whole fiasco about Trump getting rid and everything was hot in Arizona, I lived in Tempe, Arizona, right? And my family was like, oh, you're a Black woman, you're single, you're by yourself. Why would you go to Arizona for a career opportunity? Like, you're going to get hurt out there. It's horrible out there. True enough, there's protests. There's a whole Trump train station. There's Confederate flags everywhere, right? But you know what they hide from us? The whole Black people, as far as the West Coast goes, and I've lived in a couple different states on the West Coast, Black people get treated better in Arizona than a lot of these other places that are so-called democratic. In Arizona, if you are Black and you have the skills to run the bank, they're going to let you be the bank president. If you have the skills to run that office, they're going to let you have that job in Arizona. In California, it's systemic racism. You out there in the 916, so I'm just assuming you're somewhere around SAC or what have you, right? It's glass ceilings. It's only so far that you can go before they say, no more. But Arizona, if you're educated and you have the skills, you can have that job. They don't care. They don't care about nobody over there, but really the Mexicans.
They cannot let that happen in democratic areas Because if they let that happen in Democratic areas, they will be able to see that they're not needed.
Who is that person?
Nah, that's he's with Maas.
That's my homeboy sitting in the background.
I'm like, what is this? Some type of magic trick?
Come on, Maas, get it together, man. He dropping folks.
No. I didn't drop nobody.
Okay,
Miss 702 dropped off. Yeah, ain't nobody.
Hey, watch this, Maas. Just keep going, man. Just keep going, and you're gonna look up, and you're gonna have so many people in your life. You're gonna be like, I don't know how to do this. I'm trying to figure it out. You just gotta keep going. Hey, as I say, you gotta thug it through. So if you're doing lives and only got 3 people in that motherfucker, you just gotta thug it through because it's gonna get better. Hey, look, just the same way you hit me at first. You was like, man, I ain't letting Dirty yo. I'm here. We holler at Dirty tomorrow. I was like, oh hell no. Oh hell no. But you brought it back, and guess what?
I had you, man. I told him let you in. I said let him in.
But now it's 2 times obligation because when I hit that button, I seen I was a moderator. So that means at one time or another, man. Like on my channel, I got like at least 30 moderators. I got at least 30, right?
Yeah, man. So somebody come in talking crazy, give them the boot.
Right. So guess what happens when you grow? I'm a moderator on your channel, so I'm going right with you.
Man, go with me, man. I'm following you, man. You got 9,000 subscribers, man. I got 240.
But the thing is, I remember when I had 240 subscribers. Actually, at 230 subscribers, I was homeless, living in my SUV with my ex-wife at the time, and I was like, you know what? They've been rocking with me as I travel across the country. Let me go on and make a tribute to them. At 230 subscribers, I wrote down as many names as I can remember on the back of this Taco Bell receipt. At 230 subs. So I remember.
Yeah, man.
It might not seem like 230 is a lot, but that's 230 people that you have impacted in one way or another.
Yeah.
Miss 702, where you go? Oh, there you are. Right.
Hey, I gotta hear from your boy though, Maas. He dropping science.
Q.
Yeah, he doing magic tricks.
Yeah, man. Ventriloquist.
Yeah, man. But hey, man, that's the same thing he says about Ohio, man. That's one thing about Ohio, man, that I said, man, is that Ohio is the number one, has the largest amount of Black startup IT companies in America, and that's because here in Ohio, man, if you, like you said, if you got the skill set to do the job, they're gonna let you do the job, and that's one thing that I love about Cincinnati is they don't really look at color, man. It's your skill set.
Have you been to Atlanta?
I lived in Atlanta for 10 years.
So that you already know.
Yeah.
If you Black and you got a certain skill set, you can turn into a millionaire out there. It's a lot of money for Black people in Atlanta.
Atlanta's overcrowded though, man. It's oversaturated. It's really competitive. I got a buddy. My homeboy's buddy moved back from Atlanta, and he get paid. For what he does, he gets paid more here than he was getting paid in Atlanta.
Where you at?
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Okay, 702 Vegas. That's my second home. Atlanta would be my third home. Mm-hmm. Orlando would be my fourth.
Yes, we can hear you, 702.
Got you.
Hey, shout out.
So you're like me. You kind of spread yourself a little bit all the way around.
Yeah.
Got to. I live in Cincinnati. But I work in DC.
There you go.
I live in Cincinnati. You gotta go where the money is. I mean, the job can only take you so far. You got to leave out to get your salary where you want it to be, then come back.
That's real shit.
So there was something that YWG mentioned earlier, right? And I just wanted to know how you fellas like honestly feel about it, because you don't always get to hear your Black brothers like in the raw how y'all really feel, right? Because a lot of these platforms, it's a lot of women, so you're trading thoughts with other Black women, right? But how do you guys feel when it comes to the economy right now? Like as far as how high everything is, the inflation, they said we're in a deep recession. Like, how do you feel about it?
Okay. Let me say this first before you go, YG.
Boy, I was ready to go.
What I'm gonna say about that is,
go. Y'all cook.
What I'm gonna say about that is, in terms of the economy, is the prices of you can't really say there's a recession. And the reason you can't say there was a recession because last month 546,000 people got brand new jobs.
What kind
Largest
of jobs?
amount in 1 month in 30-some years. So what it is that these companies are paying people low wages while prices are rising. So people are having to work 2-3 jobs to pay one rent and to take care of their family. So the economy, like I said, when the Democrats are in office, taxes go up. What you guys say, Q? You overpacing.
Here we go.
I don't know, man.
Right now, we're living in a phase of economy where you don't have to work a full-time job to make full-time money.
What?
You don't have to work a full-time job to make
let me back his
money.
point. Let me back MaasApeal's point, YG. So you already. I'm gonna just say YG because that W just make it too complicated. So YG, I was just doing petitions last year, and one of the petitions was to prevent people that work fast food from making $22.50 an hour, because you got people going to college for 4, 5, or 6 years that's making that much, but you got somebody coming out of high school that's working fast food making $22.50. It wasn't making it fair for the people going to college and really doing shit. So I was petitioning, to prevent them the fast food workers from getting $22.50. Deep down inside, it don't matter to me either way. Get your money. But I was getting my money, getting them damn signatures, getting $10 a signature. So I was getting my money. But deep down inside, I'm like, shit, why y'all tripping? Shit, if they gonna get $22.50, let them get it.
What's that?
Yeah, man. That's why you have a lot of people that do Lyft. You got all these different driving services. You got all these different delivery services. These were jobs that people had. Basically, people are concierges. That's what people do. People are concierges.
Okay. My issue with the economy is this.
My man Rice said they just opened an automated McDonald's in Fort Worth.
And that's a problem.
That's why I never go to self-checkout.
That's a problem.
I never go to self-checkout. What's that?
It's a problem if it catches on.
It's catching on.
And if it catches on, like
there's an Amazon store where you can just go in and walk out with the stuff and just it deducts it from your ATM card.
Ooh, they got a thing at the airport where you walk up to it. It look like a bunch of different lockers, but you could order Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Wendy's. You could order from a Cheesecake Factory, all this shit, and you can't see behind these lockers. You can't see behind them, but all you can do is place your order, and then you come back in 15 minutes, and everything you ordered is right there in this damn airport. Like, I don't know if y'all get what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying. That's old school.
Let's get back to
Miss 702. We get what you're saying. We do. Mr. YWG, he didn't get a chance to answer, so I want to be respectful and answer after him.
Okay. And the YWG stands for Your Weekend Gardener, my page. I just shortened it. Okay. My issue with the economy is this. It's too much greed. Way too much greed. You got price of bread is $4. Why is a loaf of bread $4? Why are eggs $7? Why is juice $5? You know, it's ridiculous. Why is gas $4? And it makes no sense. I mean, we're sitting here suffering. Yeah, at the end of the year, you get $1 raise or $2 raise, but what's that going to do when everything is just going up in price? It does absolutely nothing. And if you ever left the country and then came back, you can see that we're getting robbed, because outside the country, everything was way cheaper than this. It's to me, it's disgusting.
Hey, Drina.
Hey, Drina.
Hey, Q. Hey. What? Before you give your retort, 702. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Q said he was gonna say something to what Weekend Gardener said, but he said go ahead, 702.
Yeah. I think she froze.
She freeze out again.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you guys hear me?
I thought I heard her.
Can y'all hear me?
Now
yeah, we can hear you now.
Can y'all hear me? Oh, okay.
Yes.
So what I wanted to say is, right, it is so true. There are so many ways for us to be entrepreneurs right now. We're in a very good place as Black people because we've been good at learning the skill or bringing the skill in mass, right? We just always gonna figure out how to make it happen. At the same time, a lot of people forget that there's an education that comes with being an entrepreneur. A lot of these people are doing and Lyft and Amazon Prime and all these on-demand services, and they're getting caught up on the fact that they're not paying taxes properly. Right. They're not structuring their businesses, and it ends up being more than a gift at the end of the day if you don't know how to set things. So I feel like in our Black community, we still need a lot of education in the school. We need to know personal finance so that we can do something with them tax returns, like YWG was saying earlier. And I didn't forget when he said that. You know, people get their on all these vanity things, but like, you could be investing in something that's going to keep making you money. You could get a $200 business license and then get grants and get loans and really do something with an actual business. You know, I feel like we deserve more education in our schools. You know what I'm saying? Than what we're really getting, because we have the opportunity to get a piece of the pie, but they're not teaching us how to slice it up. Yeah.
No.
Do you believe there's a bunch of filibuster in today's curriculum? Filibuster meaning unnecessary stuff that really doesn't pertain to life.
I do. I believe there's a reason why we don't get the same education as everybody else.
Why do you think it is?
Because they want to keep us exactly where we are. They want us to have a lack of knowledge so that we can still be the help. They want us to forever be the help, the underwings. Because they know it doesn't matter what position we have in the or we could be the president. We're going to do our job damn good. Black people come to work and they work, right? And what they don't want us to do is they don't want us to take over. They know we're greatness. They just don't want to see us take over.
The worker don't want to take over.
You know what, Miss 702?
Don't even want the responsibility.
This is why in school they teach ridiculous subjects. When my son graduated school, I asked him about writing a check, and he said he doesn't know how to do it. I'm like, what do you mean school didn't teach you how to write a check?
They don't teach personal finance.
But at the end of the day, it ain't on the school no more, man. We know the school ain't been teaching our kids that shit.
Exactly.
So if you don't know how to write a check, man, we gotta take responsibility for that shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We can go a step lower.
That school shit, we as Black people gotta stop saying they when it comes to anything. Like, you know, when it comes to that school shit, it's all gonna set up. What's the alternative? You know what? Take them out of school.
Do you know, you probably could have asked your son this too. And this is probably a reality check. Ask him, do he know how to send a letter?
He didn't.
Man, it's serious.
I covered that. I covered that.
For 2 years any damn way.
I covered that. I asked him, does he know how to do the 1040 EZ form, which I learned in the 8th grade. He was like, huh?
Yeah.
They don't even teach these kids how to do taxes, credit.
I didn't teach my daughter though, but she had a job.
Do you see the point? You see the point in that?
$1,000 a week, he'd have paid taxes. He'd have been on the shit.
I was doing my taxes from my first job.
Right.
Do you see the devastation in that though? Why don't they teach us in school how to do taxes like that?
Because they want you on the assembly line. That's why.
Absolutely.
So literally, that's the fork in the road right there. That some schools is teaching you how to do taxes. Some school rather teach you about some baloney that don't apply to real life. But I promise you, if they would have brought taxes into my life in the junior high and high school, I would be thinking a lot different now. But right now, it's just like what 702 said. Man, man, look, look. Remember we was talking about NDAs, right? Mm-hmm. They gave me this NDA and that 1040 and all that, and they said, we cannot give you advice on how to fill out this tax form. Right. All of a sudden, I look up, I'm making $2,000 a week, and they taking $600 out of that. Come on now, somebody. I'm like, somebody, please tell me what the hell I'm doing wrong, because if I would have been educated, I probably would have knew the right things to fill out on this form that they would not give me assistance on.
And Dreamer.
But let me say this on behalf of someone like in the industry. A lot of those people who work in HR who are giving you these forms, they don't know how to fill them out properly either. So it's the blind leading the blind. They have no idea how to fill it out.
I will say this.
Yeah.
I will say this. I work in HR, and I try to give as much help as I can to people filling out their forms, because the thing about it is you can't fill out their forms for them. You can give them some insight and explain to them how to fill it out, but you can't fill it out for them. And I mean, they just, like he said, they don't teach personal finance. They teach personal finance. They teach personal finance. Does that sound normal though? Hold on. They teach personal finance in schools where people pay for their children to learn. Public school is a factory for workers, consumers. Mm-hmm. Unless your people put it, like they say, it takes a village to raise a child. You can't let your oppressor be the main person that teaches your children.
You damn right. My kids go to school for the free lunch. They get education at home. God damn it.
Yeah. You can't let your oppressor.
I'm going to say this as a recent.
You can't let your oppressor be the main person that's educating your children. You can't.
But I'm going to say this as a recent former paralegal. If you want to get someone information, you will find a way to word it. So as a paralegal, I always guide to people for legalities. I cannot advise you, but I can give you an education of how this works. Right. And that's how I used to help my people. Stay mad at me because I always gave my people the alley-oop, because it's like, listen, for legal reasons, I have to tell you, I can't give you legal advice, but I can give you an education of how this works. I'm going to word it in a way that any of your sisters would word it for you to know how to. So, no disrespect to anyone in HR, but I've had conversations with people in HR at my jobs, and they didn't understand.
Yeah, and you are.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of the coding calculator too. A lot of them don't know the tax rules. Even you guys go to tax preparers, right? A lot of people numbers, right? Box A, this is box B, this is box C, but this is being with tax preparers. Do they know how to submit an offer in compromise? Like, they know how to help you file, but do they know how to help you get out of trouble if you get audited? I feel like when you do your
Go back to that
taxes on
last one.
people, they have to be an all-around person. You know what I'm saying?
Go back to that last one, please. Do you know how to do it? What?
Do you know how to
Do you know how to do
fill
an
out
offer and compromise?
Offer.
Yeah, you know, like different
basically to
things
who
like
you owe
that. I
money?
want to
The
deal with
credit.
someone who's passionate about their craft. You gonna walk me in it? Do you know how to walk me back up out of it? That's just, you know, common sense.
But I feel you on that, Miss 702. But the thing about that is you can't really do that, because then you get into liabilities, because you know, just like I know that if something happens and they're gonna say, well, this person told me to do, and then that's where all it comes in, and you can't really set yourself up for liability issues like that when you're working for somebody's organization. That's why I say I can't help you do it. I can tell you how to fill the form, because the thing about it is, yeah, we all been in situations where we told somebody to, we tried to help someone, and they might have did something, and then, well, this person told me, and then you have to explain, like, nah, I said that I would explain to you how to fill the form out. I didn't tell you what figures or nothing to put into nothing. So yeah. I mean, I dig that.
Hey, did we lose Dirty?
Yeah, I think he's dropped off. But yeah.
But it just be so many things. You even working in HR, don't you feel like you wish you could share that with your brothers? Like the whole EEOC thing. A lot of people don't even know they have rights and that the EEOC will fight for them.
I mean, you do
a lot of
have
people
rights.
don't be understanding none of those things.
Yeah, a lot of people don't, but I mean, the EEOC can only do so much. And the thing about that is,
nobody paying nobody.
Yeah, you gotta have, when you're talking about a company doing something to you, you gotta have money to fight that company. And if you don't have money to fight that company, your words will die in litigation. Yeah, that's what they don't tell you about that. And then another thing is that EEOC is one of the only specialties of law that you cannot get pro bono help in. You can get pro bono help in any types of estate, murder, criminal, all types of different legal issues you can get pro bono help in, but one of the only forms of law that you cannot get pro bono help in is EEOC.
Well, I didn't even know that. I really didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
See how much you don't know the depths of these things?
Yeah. And that's the thing about EEOC is it really comes down to how much money do you have, because it's going to come down to a lot of litigation. And those types of cases, the retainer for those is like $10,000. And who has $10,000 to give a lawyer to prove that somebody wrong? So yeah, you can go through the preliminaries and whatnot or who not, but yeah, when you're dealing with organizations, yeah, they're gonna try to drain your money, especially in those type of situations.
So I have learned a lot from you guys tonight, and I have one magical question to ask you guys also about the economy.
Yeah, ask away.
A lot of ladies, right, on my female platforms, a lot of ladies have been talking about these Beyonce ticket sales and how they're gonna move some things around and they gonna make it happen. If they gotta sell a kid off, they going. And they said there's $600 to $6,000 per seat, right?
Yeah, no.
But weren't these the same people last week talking about how high the eggs were? Like, exactly. I'm confused. Where do you find the money for Beyonce, but you ain't found the money for your rent and the eggs?
Bingo.
What do you men think about us right now?
I mean, $600 for nosebleed seats is kind of ridiculous.
It's once in a lifetime, though. That's Queen Bee.
Man, that's more than Michael Jackson. That's more than Prince tickets. That's more than Janet. That's more than Janet Jackson tickets.
Janet through. B's still doing the damn thing. Shit. The income tax money is going to the Beehive. Let's get it. There's going to be some people selling T-shirts is gonna make some money too. There's gonna be some people outside the show driving Ubers gonna make money. It's gonna bring money into every city they gonna visit. There's gonna be some hotel motherfuckers making money when Beyonce come in town.
Can I ask you a question?
At the airport.
Can I ask you a question?
Spend it.
Are you gonna get your girl Beyonce tickets?
She wanted to go. She could go. Fuck it.
Me, I'm single and I'm not going to see Beyonce.
Yeah, I mean, but you know, you might do other things. The motherfucker might want. The motherfucker might not want to smoke a $10 cigar.
Yeah.
But the motherfucker smoking them. Fuck it. Everybody do what they do. You know, you might want to spend your whole whop at once. But shit, I see niggas drink $25 shots of scotch.
I mean, that's what we do.
Right. So you know what? Who am I to tell Shamika what to do with her income tax?
Yeah, If you want to go see, if you want to pay $1,000 to go see the Queen Bee, have at it.
Yeah.
Have at it.
Motherfuckers paying to see LeBron every damn night.
I get the CD and call it a day.
LeBron 40.
I go get the bootleg.
Hey, Dangerously in Love got me through some nights when I was in prison. I just listened to her sing to me.
On stage with the fan blowing and her going, shit.
Yeah, nah, did you see
1,200 for 2 noses?
But I mean, have you seen the outfit that she coming out on a horse?
Yeah, man? I can imagine the outfits is gonna be in the audience.
Yeah, they paying $600. They paying $600 to come.
Yeah, but you can't wear nothing from Rainbow. You
can't wear nothing from Rainbow if you going. Ladies, do not wear a Rainbow outfit to the Beyonce concert.
Show up and show out.
You can't wear it one time.
Not the cheap leg.
Might get that $600 out of me. Janet Jackson.
What? You going to see Beyonce 30?
No, I'd rather go see Janet.
Who?
I'd rather go see Janet Jackson.
Hell yeah! I'd rather go see Janet, man. I
would have rather seen Janet in 94.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm not $600. If you pay $600 to go see Beyonce, you cannot buy a rainbow outfit.
Yeah, man.
No doubt.
That's raindrops to a river. Why she doing us like that?
Come on, man. It's a million OGs with pension checks just waiting to spend them. Fuck out of here, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
I know y'all seen them memes. What's that nigga from Set It Off, man?
I saw the one video my man talking about when the rent is due. My man with the little green, the little green wife beater.
Hey man,
with the finger waves. Oh man, y'all got to see that.
Hey Gardner, why you bring that movie up?
You got to turn your mic up. Oh,
he dropped.
What did he say before he dropped?
I don't know.
Bro, I'm gonna go to the casino, bro. I'm gonna take these fools out the game.
Miss 702 says she gonna watch it on YouTube.
I like Miss 702 on her. She brought some good insight. That's the thing about it, man. You with all the testosterone on the panel, you have to have some estrogen. It's gotta be a
and you know I'm overly testosterone. You know I got it. I got it bad, that testosterone.
And not that we are overly, you know. It's 3 men, so you know you got to have a woman. It's always good to have a woman's insight. I can always take some insight from a woman.
Yeah, mellow it out a little bit.
Yeah.
And you got to bring your boy in the background. He's funny as hell. Q.
Yeah,
I'm about to get a channel, but
he's over here. Yeah, he's talking about he ready to go to the casino. He winning a little on. He's winning poker on Xbox. He's talking about he's ready to go to the casino now.
And he gonna get the brakes beat off of him.
Hey man, I told him when he get a hot 100, let's go. We gonna see what it do.
Oh man, Miss 702, we love having you here also. Oh man,
We're gonna talk about now, Murph, man. Next topic. Let's keep it moving.
I don't know, man. You cooking, man. You cooking. I just want whoever's out there to hit that like button.
Yeah.
Show us you like us.
Like,
show us you like us.
Subscribe and share to the channel. Yeah, share to the channel.
Yeah.
You never know what you're gonna get from me. We might be on here live talking about the daily current events.
As a matter of fact,
go to my page and check out my brother doing his LL Cool J impersonation last night at his birthday party.
Oh, yeah, did you go?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No,
okay,
I recorded the videos, one of my shorts. Yeah, man. He did his LL impersonation last night.
Give me a second. Yeah, I can do that here.
Nah, but I was gonna get I effed up towards the end, but I was
Russian. Russian.
I need to play.
Somebody here Dirty M is 702. They both back.
What was you telling me the website was? Poker Stars or something else?
Poker Stars and Full Tilt.
Full Tilt. Which one
is better? Hey, Dirty, what was you saying?
They both cool.
I was like, why you bring up Set It Off? I was thinking about it. I was on the airplane. That was one of the movies I watched on the way back home. And I don't care that the movie came out when I was 16 years old, and I probably seen it about 7, 8, 9 times.
I've never seen it.
Went out like that. I started crying all on the airplane and shit.
What movie is that?
Set It Off.
Oh man,
I've never seen that. I've never seen the movie.
You cried when Cleo got killed in the car.
That's what I'm talking about.
She drove the drop top through and got blasted up.
Man, I was crying. Yeah. I had to look around at me.
Miss 702, you back? I see your icon.
Yes, I am. Yo, me and Dirty got pulled up at the same time. So when my hubby watches this, he'll be like, "Who is Dirty?" It sure is funny that y'all moved together. I don't know who Dirty is. Oh, nah, but just joking. Something you guys said before I came back up here. Men, and I've commented in the chat, let men be men, right? Do you feel like, because it is good to have a balance, estrogen and masculine, right? But do you feel like now they just don't want men to be men? Because like I appreciate my dad, I appreciate my uncles, I appreciate my grandfathers, and it was okay for them to be them. Now I feel like they want you guys to talk a certain way. I feel like they want you guys to walk a certain way. Like you guys have so many parameters now.
Hey, can I go first?
Go for it.
After being shit for 10 years, I can appreciate being with Drina and how she pushes me to be me. Cause it'd be things I secretly want to do, like fishing and shit. But I appreciate her to say, babe, if that's what you want to do, go do it. And all of a sudden I look around like I ain't got no excuse for why I'm not doing what I want to do.
Hey man, I tell people this all the time, man. Ain't no do-overs.
That's right.
Ain't no do-overs, man.
Ain't no do-overs.
I try to live every day. I try to live every day to the. I try to live every day to the fullest.
Hey,
ain't no do-over.
MaasApeal and everybody. I'm in the background. This is Drina.
Where you at, Drina?
Hey, Miss Drina.
I'm sitting out here on the porch with Dirty. I'm going in and out.
Oh, okay. Hey. I was like, now dirty. I'm thinking you over there playing magic tricks. I'm like, damn, I'm Drina in the background. I'm like, man, what's going? Man, I hear Drina's voice, but how you been?
Sure, I definitely appreciating the conversation and just taking it all in. And I totally, absolutely love, appreciate, adore, and admonish your platform and everyone who's on there and all your different opinions. That's what makes it greatness, because everyone doesn't have the same opinion, right? Otherwise, it'd just be boring. So I'm loving it. So I'm in the background, way back in the throwback, and I'm cooking dinner and cleaning and listening, and you got my full support.
Drina, thank you, Drina.
Right on. Okay, I'm
so Drina, so now we know you in the. So now that we know Drina's in the background, she got to add her input too.
Well, she's cooking right now.
I got my smoke break because I don't smoke in the house.
Miss 702. So what's going on in Vegas tonight?
Well, I'm actually in SoCal right now. It's like Dirty said, Vegas is my second home. I just moved back to Cali. So I'm catching up with all this madness over here in Cali. It's crazy in Cali.
Oh,
man,
definitely.
Did you put in on the guy who got shot?
People be talking about racism. I've been going for 10 years, right, Ms. Drina, right, Dirty? I've been going for 10 years. So to move back to Southern California after 10 years, it is, and I don't know if you guys know this, if you're always here, but it is so racist now. I go through so many racist things now that I'm like, geez, did anyone else recognize that was racist? You know? It's changed a lot because the demographic has changed a lot. They say Los Angeles is only 12% black now. So, you know, it's a different vibe.
Yeah, but the Mexicans is racist too, though.
Yeah. Well, they have to
That's
be.
what it is.
It gotta start. I'm sorry, I'm gonna tap in. It has to start. It's gotta start at home. Like y'all was talking earlier about education and the CCC. You know, the core curriculum in schools and trades being taken out of the schools and trades being put in schools in certain areas. It's gotta start at home. We cannot wait to go to school to learn things. Things have to start at home. And when you talk about racism, please believe me, yes. My children were like, I was born and raised and grew up in the Bay Area, in the heart of East Oakland. So I moved my kids to Sacramento when they was younger to get away from certain aspects of, you know, racism and stuff out here. So I still have to learn them at home. They got to learn it at home first. Just cannot wait until they get into the schools. I have a daughter. Shayna is what she was born in '94. So that she was born in '96. So that means she hates when I do that. 26, 27 years old, and I always taught her, live your best life. Let nothing hold you back. Always look for the wider opportunity. Travel as much as you can. And she does that. But still, even today, because she has these so-called, everybody is her friend, right? And then you look at the Shankola Robinson, and you look at the young lady, Deja Dejanay, that got stabbed by her so-called friend. And so my daughter, she grew up with her best friend is Caucasian, but her best friend now moved to Arkansas. So she flies back and forth to Arkansas. I barely hear from my daughter. When I hear from her, she at 4:00 in the morning, and she's like, "Mom, I'm gonna be getting on the plane. Can we say a prayer?" I'm like, "Where are you going?" I'm going to Arkansas. I'm like, "Okay, let's pray." So we pray. Okay. She get out there. I don't hear from her. I heard from her. She left last week, 2 weeks ago. She was gone for 4 days. I get a call 3:00 in the morning, and it's her. And I'm like, everything okay? She said, Mom, I need you to pray. We're about to go somewhere, and I don't feel comfortable. I feel like there's something, weird going on, and I'm gonna share my location with you. As your mother? You all the way in Arkansas. I'm all the way out here in California. So I fell back asleep, woke up about 7:00 in the morning, checked her location. She all the way in Memphis, Tennessee. Now I don't know the globe like that, but I'm like, okay, you supposed to be
Arkansas. Memphis is close to Arkansas.
Okay, see, I didn't know that. All I know
Memphis
is my child told me that she felt like. So that scares me as a parent. So as a parent, even I don't care how old they get.
Nope.
We still have to be cognizant, and we still have to look out for, pray for, watch, share the location, use those types of apps that's going to show us where our kids are. I don't care how old they are. It's too much going on. It's way too much going on. Okay,
you're right.
And then you're gonna tell me that your best friend has another girlfriend that's joined y'all, but she don't care for you.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna call and just put that. You're gonna put that on me like that. So do I need to be on the next plane? Because that's about what I was ready to do. Be on the next plane. I don't want my daughter to be no hashtag. I don't want to get no T-shirts made with her picture and rest in
Right.
heaven and rest in peace and all that. That's
Right.
a scary thing. But we can't walk and we can't live in fear. We just have to be educated and know. And that's it. I mean, what else is there to say?
I mean, the thing about it is, going all the way back to my great grandmother, my grandmother, my great grandfather, my parents, you know, they put that knowledge in. I mean, they put that knowledge in you, and then they give you to the world. They give you to the world, and their hope and their beliefs are that they've given you the knowledge that it's going to take for you to thrive and survive in the world that we live in. And I mean,
100.
us as black people, we have a tougher job, because on just the regular stuff that our children have to learn, then we have to have that conversation with them, like you said, about just like racism is taught. People are taught racism, so we have to teach our children how to combat racism. And sometime in combating racism, you got to stand down, as opposed to, you know, you got to pick your battles.
You know what? Yes, you know, something that I brought to Dirty's attention. I'm sure he probably thought about it before, but I'm telling him that, listen, you have some strikes, bro. Number one, you're black. Okay, that's strike one. Strike two, you're a man. Okay, strike three, you're a big black bald head man, and you're an ex-con. So with all of that, you have to move a little different now. You got to move differently. You can't just be unaware of the coats or jackets that has been put on you. Oh, right. Okay. Dirty said he backstage in Lemon. But yeah, that is you know, it's very concerning and alarming to me. I have one minor child. She is 14 years old. She has been sheltered, and you know, I have to take the blame for that. She don't know how to catch the bus and the light rail. She gets dropped off to school every day and picked up every day. I caught the bus, walked, and I caught BART, all of that, because my parents worked. But she has the luxury of getting picked up and dropped off school every day. And my son, you know, picked her up for me. You know, he said, I have a great son. And then he tells her, you know, I'm going to teach you how to take the bus and the light rail. She looked at him like he had mud on his face. She was like, for what? He was like, just in case you might have to catch the bus and the light rail. And her attitude was like, well, I'm like, wow, these 2023 kids. I'm not.
But you know, it's a different world than the world we grew up in, though. That's, you know what I mean? It's like we could be latchkey kids because you grew up in a community where everybody families knew each other. You know,
Facts.
you knew your best friend's grandma's house, auntie's house. It's not that world anymore. We're all so isolated, you know. Like in LA, I feel like we don't even truly have a black community anymore. We are like the extreme minority. You can't say that's such and such grandma house, that's my grandma house, that's they grandma house. It's not like that anymore. Our communities have changed and been hurt so bad because of this gentrification stuff. Yeah. It's crazy.
You know, it's sad.
Your baby is safer being with y'all.
Yeah, I tell her, mommy's not always gonna be here. I need to help you with y'all to be able to survive and thrive out here and move around this world Like, you know what you're doing. Hold your head. Watch your surroundings. Turn on your location. And stop being so, my privacy. You ain't got no privacy.
Nope.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Hey,
I tap in on all that.
I'm a grown man, and I still tell my mom where I'm going. If I go out the country, if I go out of I'm like, Mom, I'm a grown man.
I tell my mother everything.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
but
telling you, these
Miss Drina and Mr. Dirty, let me ask y'all this question. Up there in Northern California, do y'all still have a lot of Black doctors and things of that sort?
Absolutely. Yes. My personal therapist is a Black woman. She's younger than me. And we almost have the same name. My name is Adrian. My name is Adrina. And I almost was at first feeling some kind of way, like, my therapist. But you know what? She's super cool. I respect her. She's got great knowledge. And we still have those. And, you know, there's a time where my son kind of fell off. He's like 2 years younger than my oldest daughter. And he hooked up with a female. She's Filipino. But she I ain't going to say but. Because but means forget everything I just said. However, she's not Americanized like you would think. Americanized. Therefore, they have their own cultural values that they have brought over to the United States. So my son kind of dropped out of school and they hanging out every day. And, you know, I'm like, check this out, bro. Yeah, what are we doing? If you don't want to go back to UC Davis, then you need to get a trade. Then you need to get something. So he went to school. He went to like a trade school and got certification. So now he runs like 4 different dentist offices. And I'm proud of him for that. And still, I stay on him. Even though he's a grown man, I still stay on him. So now, okay, so they got 2 kids now, right? Their first kid, there's without going too deep into it, medical malpractice. My grandbaby, she's 3 years old. She's got cerebral palsy. There's a big lawsuit. They're young. They are under 24 years old, and they are billionaires. So what do you do with that? They ain't teach that at school. How to manage your finances. How to manage your money. What do you do with that? So I have to teach them that. You're not gonna go out and buy a bunch of luxury cars and, you know, all that. No, that's not what we're doing. So we did it the right way. Got the right people, right trust fund, right accounts, and all I can do is just pray. All I can do is teach them, pray for them.
Yep.
And guide them.
Bryce said something real good. He said something very, very. Education is wonderful, but erudition is even better.
What does that mean? What is erudition? What does that mean?
When we teach them on our own, when they learn from us, our real life experience.
Yeah. Full encompassing learning, not just book learning.
Yeah.
But you know what, your son, we're fortunate to have people like your son out here.
Okay.
I'm sorry, you guys. I think I'm having a lag. But I wanted to say we're fortunate to have people like your son out here, because in Southern California, as those prices increase out here, a lot of people are moving more down south, as you guys already know up there. And it's really hard to find Black doctors. It's really hard to find Black people in the healthcare industry out here. I mean, it's a struggle because everyone is moving where it's more affordable. You know, even they can get more of a stretch for their dollar. Southern California.
And we can raise our sons and daughters to be entrepreneurs, business owners, start your own practice. That's what I'm instilling in them. You got all this dentistry under your belt, and then he encouraged her to get some medical billing or medical coding, whatever. You all are in a position where you can open up your own. You ain't gotta be a certified dentist. Hire one and have a community clinic. Be your own boss.
There are places like that. There was one place like that here in Cincinnati where there was a collective of doctors that it's always a collective. It has to be like-minded individuals that are going to tackle a problem for the community. So there's a collective of doctors that basically were the doctors for a community health agency. And there would be different days and different times that they were available so that people in this community had the ability to get good, affordable health care. Because, like you said, the thing about healthcare is you need someone that is like you. Because a lot of the information that doctors give you, a lot of the information that doctors give you is books and along with stuff that they've done over the years through trial and error. So you would rather have someone that's been a doctor to a person that has your makeup as opposed to someone that just has a totally different culture or, you know, things of that nature because we eat different foods than other cultures. We don't eat what Chinese people eat, you know. We don't eat what European people eat. Some of the stuff we do, but our diets are a lot different. So you want to have a doctor that's going to be able to give you information on your diet, your body type.
Hey, Moss, where's my wrench, man?
20G just says
You don't got no ring, man. You got a ring.
Right.
No, I don't.
So on point. Price 320G.
Hold on.
I'm
You talking about in mid?
And when you go, you better ask, what theory do you embrace? You know how important that question is. When you go to the doctor, when you go to a therapist, a psychologist, or psychiatrist, it's okay to ask, what theory do you embrace?
Yeah, I've heard that before.
I think that question is entrapping though. When they ask you that, because then they know how to come at you, and it's not as genuine as it would. It's not as organic.
But you're not gonna know unless you ask, especially if they're not of your same culture. If they're not black or brown, they're gonna go by a book, okay? And that book is the American Psychology APA. And
it's ADA. I think it's ADA. I think it's ADA, I believe. No, APA.
That's the American Disability Act.
It's APA. APA.
APA, yeah, the American Psychology Association. Yes. They're gonna go live, and if they're gonna put you on medications, they already have the ones they're gonna start with, and they're gonna run you through the medications until they find one that works for you. And so, unless you're educated, unless you already know, then you're just gonna follow whatever it is that they're telling you. Behind the scenes, they are looking at a lot of things that we have no clue, no idea. So I get it. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, Miss 702.
Okay. There we go.
Some of the
that is a jewel because I never thought to ask that question a day in my life. So I appreciate you for telling me I could ask a medical professional that question.
Yeah, and it's a genuine question. I learned that I have my bachelor's in psychology. That's just in class. Like, what theory do you embrace? Yep. What theory do you embrace? If you go on a Kaiser, you can still ask, what theory do you?
What's another word for theory, babe? Like, can you say like what religion do you embrace?
No, what theory? There's a lot of different theories. Like, help me out, Miss. What's his name? The one that believe everything. Really
Talking about like
set.
Darwin theories and things.
Yes.
Oh,
you talking about Freud?
Yeah, Freud.
Yeah.
Survival of the fittest, Darwinism.
Darwinism.
Yep.
Yeah.
Darwinism is survival of the fittest.
Yeah, but it's a different theory.
Big Bang theory.
You over there wilding, dirty.
I
don't believe we came from. I don't believe we came from monkeys.
Bye.
Some of us do.
I love y'all. I got fish cooking.
All right.
You're right on.
I've been walking off and snacking.
I'm so glad she joined the panel. She was just so refreshing. But you know what? I'm gonna get down into the chat too and listen to you guys, fellas.
All right.
Okay. Thanks, Miss 702.
Yes, thank you.
It was nice meeting you.
Yeah. Where you at, Moss? You must be doing push-ups or something. I don't see you.
No, I cut the camera off real quick because I needed to charge my tablet up. I was on 5%.
Hey, so how often you been going live, man?
Probably like once every couple weeks, but it's about to be. I think it's about to be more regular. It's about to be.
It needs to be twice a week.
2 or 3 times a week is what it's. Yeah, somewhere in there. Because like I said, I'm doing things to make my page better. I got my logos. Everything's copywritten, so got my logos. I bought a mic tonight. I'm waiting. My mic is coming. I'm getting a new computer. So yeah, I'm about to step my game up. I said I was gonna step my game up in 2023 in this time. I got a lot of videos I need to edit that I'm gonna put out as well. So
you're building an infrastructure.
I'm working.
Hey, I'm gonna say, like, I don't know how, like, I can't help but like see things that make stuff better. That's just me. But I also gotta point out where things are good. They're like the positive things. And one thing I'm gonna say is it doesn't matter how many people are watching, I'm still seeing occasional different people coming through. So what will happen with them occasional different people want to come up to the panel? Then you're gonna be looking at having to upgrade in a minute so you can handle all these people that's gonna want to come on your panel.
I mean, right now I can have with my account that I have with Restream, I can have 10 people on the panel.
You know the best thing.
That means you got some slots to fill.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the best thing about Restream though is that like you can have somebody piggyback off of this channel. Like if they go up there, let's say add channels, you can be running the same exact stream, but have your own chat. So that invites even your people to be incorporated with these people.
Yeah, so next time I have to get people's addresses and add them to the stream so it'll go out to your page as well.
Yeah. I don't even think we need that. I think we just need to add it and put our channel in. Like I could have streamed your channel to my channel.
Right now.
And I just put my channel in and share. And it's gonna share to my channel. And I'll be able to see my people in my chat. Yeah. Like Restream, bro. Like StreamYard used to be. StreamYard was kind of the shit. It's still the shit, but Restream gives you more of an advantage because, like StreamYard, you can stream to different platforms and all that. But the Twitch, the Facebook, the other YouTube, but Restream gives you a little bit more than the StreamYard. So if you starting off with 200 and something and using Restream, this is your horse that you riding in the race.
Yep.
Okay.
And Restream is dope because, like I say, if I go up and I hit that YouTube button, all of a sudden my channel was up too. But it's really your channel. I'm just piggybacking off of it.
Okay.
So anybody that
So
I
it's going
know,
out to
it's
your
almost like
channel
the
as
share
well.
button. Anybody that I know will meet y'all too, because I'll be in y'all stream. And plus, you can stream multiple platforms if you pay for it, and you can get 10 people up.
Yeah.
You
It's
can
going to
stream
Twitch.
on
I
here,
got to go into
Facebook,
Twitch.
like
I got to
3 or
go
5
into Twitch
of them at
and
the same
YouTube.
time.
You can share it to Facebook as well, Twitter. The only one that has a problem with is Instagram. A lot of platforms ain't compatible with Instagram to share to that platform.
Okay. Yeah. Restream doesn't share to Instagram.
No, there's any other ones. There's a way to do it, but you got to copy, embed, and do some other shit to make it happen. Really, there's a poor man way to do it, and that's to share. That's to go on StreamYard and share your screen while you on Instagram and look and watch it. So you can. That's the poor man way of doing it, but it's possible. But for the most part, the views sharing it straight to you can't do. You can't share to Instagram.
So, Rice, you got a channel?
Yeah, I got a channel too. Since you made
So what's
me
your channel about, Rice, man? Tell the
mod,
people what your channel is about.
well, my channel, I just be messing around. Sometimes I have some stuff that's educational. Sometimes I just like listening to music and chopping it up and seeing where everybody head at, just having a good time, Just like, you know what I'm saying? Most of the time that's what I do. I get off work, I just see some of my friends on, and we just chop it up, might laugh about something.
So you got that gumbo going.
Yeah. But sometimes I do have a lot of stuff where, I talk to Moors and they give me game, or I talk to preachers and pastors because I like church stuff too. So I listen to a pastor talk and I'll go in, go off of what he say. But when you listen to the Moors and what y'all was talking about and the education system, man, that Bible is starting to go hand. It's like Jesus sitting right here in these days talking to us, say, hey, look, do this, look, do that. Like when he was talking about how to spend the money. He gave the talents to the 3 people. He say, this dude here, he ain't good with money. He wouldn't spend all his. He ain't got nothing else. Now the other guy buried his. That's cool. He got it, but he ain't got nothing to show for it. And he ain't moving nothing forward. He said, now the smart guy is the guy who had made money out of his money. That's the one you want to be like.
The investor.
The investor. And that's what I was saying about these tech giants. Let's don't get scared because they think they taking jobs. I just had Nevada Help Desk pay a $15,000 tuition for me to go into cybersecurity because they need 700,000 jobs in cybersecurity.
Oh, wow.
And this is a Black-owned thing. Everybody in there, we mess with it, look just like us.
And cybersecurity is real big. That's real big.
Wow.
So why don't we find our way and get our kids in the middle of the money? Now that we know this, we should have our kids going right there into that field. Because everybody else gonna go into it if we don't. And we gonna be mad because they closing down the fast food restaurants when they could be working at home on their laptop.
24-week program. How long is that?
2 years.
Oh, 2 years? No, mine started in September. We took our last class a week ago.
6 months.
9-month program. I'm seeing I've seen finishing 6 months or less. What? See, that's game changing right there.
Exactly.
Not only that, help desk, they want you to start off in that. And if you just know how to turn on a computer, you can get a job at a help desk helping somebody do their computer.
Yeah.
See, I did 20 years, so I'll be running into a lot of different roadblocks. So the steps I gotta make them worth it.
Make them count.
And something that you can do in 6 months and change the rest of your life. Them is the type of things that make that light bulb go off versus a job at Walmart with opportunities, if you work hard.
But what's even better is the fact that, okay, being remote work, you can actually pick what states you want to work in. Like, I don't want to work in Texas because it ain't going to pay what California pay for computer work.
Hell no.
I'm going to apply for California. It's remote. They gonna hire me and send me the stuff. I'm cool with that. They pay a different pay scale. I'm in Texas. They not gonna pay nothing in Texas. I might make 35,000. What might be 75,000 in Cali, and I ain't even gotta live in Cali.
Man, get to that Silicon Valley.
Exactly.
Silicon Valley.
Man, when I heard Snoop Dogg say he played a dude that rolled his blunts $50,000 a year, I got mad.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that.
Hey, so dirty.
Hey. They call them blunt rollers.
Yeah.
Dirty,
hey, I went to the casino yesterday and watched the dude systematically work his way around to every machine, getting hand pays, betting $125 a bet. I got mad then. I got mad then.
You like, these cats got a system. And that's why I say we should get in the way. It excited me when I saw the automated. They made a big deal about it. Everybody went to see it, and most of them hated the automated restaurant because, like they say, it's taking jobs from people.
Yeah,
they came away from saying their food was better. It felt untampered with, and it was quicker through the drive-through.
Wow,
that's the beginning of them iRobot movies and shit.
It is. And think about it. Y'all remember they talked about this? They had a nice robot when I was young. It was called Johnny Five from Short Circuit. Remember when they tried to
man, yeah.
They brought his tail back to life? He said Johnny
Five alive.
You went back on that one. You went back.
That's why I'm scared of robots. Because if they give them the right technology, you can't. How you gonna kill that? He keep coming back.
They're not. That's why I don't even go to the self checkouts, man, because it takes away jobs and I think there should be human interaction.
It should be. We getting away from that, so we're gonna have to keep our family close. But the way to keep your family close is get on the investment part of it. Hold on, wait a minute. Look at that company who make that automated thing. Okay, that's the company. Let's go on the stock market exchange. Let me put some money toward them every week. Because they gonna make money. They gonna make more.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
It's getting away the money, man. That's how rich people think. They don't think about going to get no job. They try to find a next high trend, put all their money in it.
Yeah. That's when Pelosi was putting away in Tesla.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, here we go.
Yeah.
You know that's the trend. And it don't even have to be for you. That could be a trust for your children's children, or their children's children, for your great grandchildren, like them all boys be living.
Yeah, man, we pushing almost on 2 hours, man.
Not bad, bro. I just want them lights to go.
Yeah, we never plan on we always plan on like 30 to 45 minutes, and then it always turns into 2 or 3 hours, man. And that's because conversations are always good.
Hey, you put like this, man. Do you remember back when I used to do the bakery?
Yep.
Man, that was 2 times a day, every day. By the time we going into the second year of this shit, I started blowing solenoids and sprockets, and I couldn't keep that pace up. I wish I would have went back and had a more realistic pace. Because now I don't have no desire to go live like that. I promise, I really, really don't. But at that moment when I was enlightened and was on one, 2-3 times a day was nothing. But I started losing in certain areas. It started impacting my relationship.
Was it during the pandemic era when you started? Because that was the best time.
Yes. Well, in the pandemic, that's when I started going live.
Yeah.
And then because that's when I hit 1,000 subscribers in 2019, 2020 started going live, kind of adding structure to it. Then 2021 was the start of the bakery. And
so how long did it take you to get to 1,000 subscribers?
Realistically, it took me about a year.
It might take y'all. It took me about, because I don't have content though. So my first page that they took, that one probably, it took me like 4 or 5 years. But see, I come from the video game. I started streaming on the PlayStation 4 on a little app, on a little game called the Playroom.
Okay.
So we got kind of we get shadow banned.
Oh shoot.
Because PlayStation and YouTube into it.
Yeah.
Did you know, like when I started, I didn't even know I could make money on YouTube. Like I didn't know. I promise. I had got over 1,000 before Black Money. Black Money pulled my coattails. So that's the connection. Black Money Corp. That nigga that we right there, he pulled my coattail and said, "Look, is you making money off of YouTube?" I said, "No." He said, "Man, you got over 1,000 subscribers." I'm like, "What that mean?"
You need 4,000.
He was like, "Man, you got to do this, and this." Yeah. And within 30 days, I seen my first check and was like, "That's what I'm talking about. Give me some game, put some money in my motherfucking pocket."
And not only that, if you want watch time hours, like your channel and my channel, we still in our 200s. I got over 1,500 watch time hours. That's just because I got people that when we chill, and when they come in, they not gonna leave. We gonna listen to music, chop it up. They gonna be there the whole time. But if you want watch time hours and you schedule like this, take all of your videos and put them in your community list, and not community list, your playlist. And like me and us up here, what we'll do when we go to bed, I'll just put my phone on, run your community list in a.
That's what I told you. I told you that, Maas.
All night
That's
long
what I do.
for 8 hours. So you get 8 hours from me every night while I'm asleep.
Yep.
Okay.
Make you like make so I did it like slightly different, but I did the same thing. I had a greatest hits compilation in my community playlist, and it might got 20 videos in that list that's specific for whatever.
Yep.
And hit play and let it keep rolling.
Keep rolling.
And you get your community hours. That's how you get your hours up.
Yeah.
Because here's where it's important. You got some people that they'll hit 1,000 subscribers in a week.
They won't have.
They won't have but they won't. Yeah, oh yeah.
They won't have no hours.
But they won't have no watch hours.
Yeah.
So they still got to play catch up. And here's the other thing where it impacts them. It impacts them because those of us that it took us a long time to get there, we was learning shit and messing up along the way and making the mistakes to where we educated, but then we had to do it the hard way. Somebody that come up quick, they learn it on the fly, and they don't learn half as much as somebody that had to really go through it.
And most people that got 1,000 subs like that, they got I guarantee they got a whole bunch of shorts, 13, 12, 13 seconds. You know how many of them you got to watch?
Really, it's they kind of algorithm. They kind of algorithm posted that one video that just blew them up.
Yeah, those shorts got to get at least 3K.
No, your shorts you got to get 10 million views.
That's how.
No, I'm saying 3K to go get commercials and to go viral. Yeah. So
you need more than 3K.
No, I'm saying like if you put a video out in order for it to really hit, you gotta get at least 3,000 views.
But y'all know where the real money is, right?
What's
if
that?
you're doing something and you got content and you use a special product, if you get in touch with that company and see if they will sponsor you.
Endorsements. Yes. Endorsements.
And
because
you really don't have to have nothing. They just got to believe in you.
Yeah.
That rise when you people pay attention to that. Like they see like, damn, he had 200 subscribers. Now we wake up this morning, he got 4,000. They pay attention to that. And people come with endorsements and things trying to jump on that wave.
Yep.
Thank you, man.
Hey, Maas, that's what I was telling you, that I contacted those seed companies and I told them, thanks for the seeds. So I'm putting my name out there. So next time I go get seeds, they know who I am.
Mm-hmm. And not only that, you can even show, you can make a little how you use them, how you plant them and all that.
Yep.
And they'll be right with it. Okay, he got a style, he got a system, and
what state you in?
Making our seeds look better than everybody else's seeds.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
What state you in?
I'm in
me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in Maryland.
I promise you just spoke on one of my business ideas, but from a different standpoint, but the same concept. It was called Top Shelf Seeds.
If I use you, I'm gonna put if I buy seeds from you, I'm gonna send you a letter saying, hey man, I love your seeds. I buy your seeds all the time. I will be buying them next season. And then when I do my video, I may mention of the company.
Yeah.
Is weed legal in Maryland yet?
I don't know.
Okay, so you see what aspect I was looking at it from?
Yeah.
Medical marijuana, yeah.
That's
and this was
everywhere. We only got two spots in Texas that'll give you that'll license to give. They're gonna let everybody do it.
Like damn near everywhere is legal now, except with 8-9 states. So that means everybody got weed, but everybody don't got the top shelf best seeds. It's like pit bulls.
We can't do it recreational. I don't know if they'll ever let it be recreational in Texas because it's a slave state, and they penitentiaries is more than anything down here.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have to cut this live short because I plugged my pad in, and it's on 1% now. It went from 3 to 2 to 1. So
you about to drop it.
Yeah, I appreciate Dirty.
I think if your thing dies, I think we'll still be able to talk.
Yeah.
It'll do it for like 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All
right, Rice, we gotta have you here again, man.
Yeah, we're gonna get on.
Yeah,
matter of fact, we're gonna
shared you out. So when like maybe some of my people will get it, will see my share on my community tab, and I do that to everybody I go in. I enjoy the conversation. I see what you're talking about. I share you out.
Rice, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. We're gonna be on live again tomorrow night.
Already.
Sure. Right. Hey man. Hey, I appreciate y'all, brothers. Everybody, like, share, subscribe to the channel. Go check out Dirty Money's page. Go check out Your Weekend Gardeners page. Check out Rice's page. We'll be back tomorrow. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah.